to the land of his beloved, and what seeker findeth rest away from his heart's desire. To the true lover, reunion is life, and separation is death. His breast is void of patience, and his heart hath no peace. A myriad lives he would forsake. A myriad lives he would forsake to hasten to the abode, to the abode of his beloved.
Glorified art thou, O Lord my God. Can anyone befittingly thank thee for such blessings as thou hast sent down from the heaven of thy oneness and the firmament of thy will? Blessings which thou hast reserved for the people of Baha in the realm of creation. Nay, by thy might, O thou the beloved of the worlds and the sole desire of them that have recognized thee, wert thou to endow every creature of earth and heaven with a myriad tongues, even to the number of the atoms of the universe, and were they to yield thee thanks, so long as thy kingdom and thy dominion endure, for the bounties which thou hast bestowed upon thy loved ones in this day, a day whereon thou hast revealed thyself in thine own essence and inmost being to the dwellers of earth and heaven, and in thy beauty to the inhabitants of the cities of eternity, and through thy names to them that are immersed in the billowing oceans of grandeur. Yet would their thanksgiving fade into nothingness before that which thou hast bestowed upon them through thy grace and bounty.
Praise be to thee, O my God, for having adorned the preamble of the book of eternity with this most luminous day, a day whereon thou didst shed the splendor of thy most excellent names and most exalted attributes upon all created things. This verily is a day whereon thou hast ordained that each of thy names be endowed with the potentialities of all thy names. Blessed then be they that have turned towards thee, attained thy presence, and hearkened unto thy call. O Lord my God, I beseech thee by this day, and by thy most consummate name, through which the most great ocean hath surged, to protect the people of Baha from them that have disbelieved in thy mighty signs. Make them then, O my God, to be the exponents of thine ascendancy and thy might, that they may arise to glorify thee and to celebrate thy praise amidst thy servants, in such wise that neither the veils of the people of the earth, nor their insinuations, nor the onslaught of them that have arisen to put out thy light, may keep them back from thee. O God, deprive them not of the gentle breezes that are wafting in this day, a day whereon every atom proclaimeth, Verily, thou art God, no God is there but thee. O Lord, adorn them with the ornaments of constancy and certitude, and cause them to be champions of thy cause amidst all creation.
Baha'u'llah's days in the Garden of Ridvan were full of joy and excitement. A new day had dawned. Baha'u'llah had made his public declaration of his station as a messenger from God and had revealed his peaceful, progressive Baha'i principles. It had been a festival full of roses and nightingales, of peace and renewal, commemorating the very beginnings of the Baha'i faith and celebrating its first law, Baha'u'llah's admonition to humanity to cease all warfare. He writes, "This is the day in which God's most excellent favors have been poured out upon men, the day in which His most mighty grace hath been infused into all created things. It is incumbent upon all the peoples of the world to reconcile their differences, and with perfect unity and peace abide beneath the shadow of the tree of His care and loving kindness." But now, on the day of his departure, those gathered felt enormous sadness and despair. Because of Baha'u'llah's increasing influence throughout the entire region and the large and growing number of followers to his teachings, he had received an order to relocate to the capital of the Ottoman Empire, which was Constantinople, now Istanbul. And then later he would be banished from there to Adrianople, now Edirne, in northwestern Turkey. and then ultimately, in 1868, to the prison colony in Akka, Palestine, which is now Israel, where he would spend the rest of his life as a prisoner. Knowing of the government's banishment order, which would tear him away from most of them forever, his family and friends mourned and lamented. A large group of around 75 people accompanied Baha'u'llah on his 4-month trip to Constantinople, but an even larger group of his family and friends were left behind. One of his followers, named Mirza Asadullah Kashani, writes this account of his departure from Baghdad. On the 12th day, in the afternoon, they went from us, under the escort of Turkish soldiers, to an unknown destination. Although Baha'u'llah had commanded the friends not to follow them, I was so loath to let him go out of my sight, and I ran after them for 3 hours. He saw me and, getting down from his horse, waited for me, telling me with his beautiful voice, full of love and kindness, to go back to Baghdad and with the friends to set about our work. "Be not overcome with sorrow," he said. "I am leaving friends I love in Baghdad. I will surely send to them tidings of our welfare. Be steadfast in your service to God, who doeth whatsoever he willeth. Live in such peace as will be permitted to you." We watched them disappear into the darkness with sinking hearts, for their enemies were powerful and cruel. Weeping bitterly, we turned our faces toward Baghdad, determined to live according to his command. On a red-roan stallion, Baha'u'llah rode out of Baghdad into an unknown, lifelong exile and imprisonment. But instead of considering the 12th day of Ridvan a day of sadness, Baha'is observe this anniversary as one of the high points of the Baha'i year. It marks the time when the breezes of forgiveness were wafted over all creation, the advent of a new cycle of human progress, the organic unity of all humanity, and the dawn of a new world faith. Through Baha'u'llah's exile, prophecies were actually fulfilled, and his message spread further afield. He essentially transformed the occasion of his banishment from tragedy to triumph. Now, all over the world, we celebrate this profound and exhilarating victory.
ای دوست در روضه قلب جز گل عشق مکار و ذیل بلبل حب شوق دست مدار مصاحبت ابرار را غنیمت شمار و از مرافقت اشرار دست و دل هر دو بردار. ای پسر عیش خوش ساحتیست ساحت هستی اگر اندر آیی و ملیح است نشاط مستی اگر ساغر معانی از ید غلام الهی بیاشامی اگر به این مراتب فائت شوی از نیستی و فنا و محنت و خطا فارغ گردی.
They have no other intention save the diffusion of the fragrances of God. No other hope except the promotion of the heavenly teachings. Like the candles, they are burning with the light of the love of God. Like the candles, they are burning with the light of the love of God. Like thankful birds are singing in the rose garden of the knowledge of God. Like thankful birds are singing in the rose garden of the knowledge of God. They have no other intentions save the diffusion of the fragrances of God. No other hope except the promotion of the heavenly teachings. Like the candles, they are burning with the light of the love of God. Like the candles, they are burning with the light of the love of God. Like thankful birds are singing in the rose garden of the knowledge of God. Like thankful birds are singing in the rose garden of the knowledge of God. In the rose garden of the knowledge of God. In the rose garden of the knowledge of God.
O my God and the God of all the worlds, O my desire and the desire of every understanding heart, I implore thee, by him who hath caused the sun of thy revelation and inspiration to dawn, to ordain for the people of this day that which thou hast ordained for the chosen ones amongst thy servants. Send down then upon them such liberal effusions of thy grace as none hath previously attained, and cause them to circle round the court of thy nearness and the sanctuary of thy presence. Inspire them, then, in thy cause, with that which setteth ablaze the hearts and souls of men. Make each one of them to be as a lamp of thy remembrance unto those servants of thine, whom self and passion have veiled from recognizing the manifestation of thine essence and the dayspring of thy signs.
O Lord, thou art he to whose power and sovereignty every mighty one hath testified, and to whose majesty and grace every great one hath borne witness. Bestow, then, upon thy loved ones that which beseemeth this day, a day which thou hast made to be a luminous ornament upon the brow of all days, and which thou hast caused to shine above the horizon of eternity. Send down then upon them, from the clouds of thy oneness and the heaven of thy grace, that which will enable them to dispense with aught else except thee.
O Lord, give them to drink from the hands of thy mercy a draught from that river of everlasting life that floweth from the right hand of thy throne, and aid them to abide by that which thou hast revealed in thy perspicuous book. Thou verily ordainest as thou pleasest. No God is there but thee, the most exalted, the sovereign protector, the all-compelling, the almighty, the most bountiful.
Cast thy glance favor Stand